Everybody, it's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. Well, April came in like a lion and left like a lamb. Wait, is that April or March? I think March does that. Never mind. It's been a busy month, as you can tell. It's been a lot going on here in the month of April. So let's cover what all has been going on for me in the crafty world and a little bit of my personal life here in the month of April. First off, I of course worked on the Village Green clue number 3 for the Puzzle Mystery Quilt. Still can't wait to see how that one will come out. But we did get to see the reveal of the quilt behind me. This is Piazza in the colorway San Marco, and I got to be a part of the live reveal for Piazza. It was a great time, and I love how this quilt came out. I think this is like my favorite quilt that has been made from the Puzzle Mystery Quilts, all 8 of them that I think this makes 8 if I remember. It's either 7 or 8, but it was a great time, had a fun time taking part in that reveal, and of course I had a fun time putting this together, and now I got to figure out how to quilt it, what backing fabric I'm going to be using. I am going to be adding an extra border onto it as well, so there's still lots to do for it. But I'm super excited that I got this done, and it's on to the next Puzzle Mystery Quilt, which will start later this year. Some other projects that I've been working on this month include Margot. I keep wanting to call her Margaret, but it's actually Margot, the boxer from Legit Kits. I've been slowly working my way through that one. I can't believe I've been pronouncing it completely wrong this entire time, and nobody's corrected me, at least not that I've seen. My apologies for that, but I've been slowly working on that one, although not as much as I've wanted to. I kind of put that one off to the side a little bit because I've been working on the Legit Kits block of the month and putting that together, and these pieces are coming together so incredibly well. This is month 1, by the way, so if you sign up for the Legit Kits block of the month, this is the month 1 that you'll see whenever you put your pieces together, and they're coming out so great. I cannot wait to see what it looks like when it all gets together. We have the picture of what it looks like when it goes together, but I can't wait to see it for my own eyes in front of me. It's going to be absolutely stunning. If you're interested in joining the block of the month, you can sign up through May 21st. After that, it is completely, you can't buy it anymore. You can't buy it. You can't buy the pattern. You can't buy anything. So make sure if you're interested in signing up for the block of the month that you do it right now. Head over to the website. I've put it down in the description below. It is legitbom blockofthemonth.com. You can head over there and use code IAN, I-A-N. That's my affiliate code. You get 10% off your first month, and then it helps support my channel. So thank you very much if you've used my code. I really do appreciate the support and help. And it's a really nice pattern when it comes together. I've seen a couple of people put it together. Handmade by Ying has done one. Tucker has done one. And they look absolutely beautiful and stunning. And I can't wait to actually get it over to my quilter. I've sent her a picture of what it will look like, and I can't wait to get it over to her and talk to her about how to quilt that, but that's down the road. For now, I'm still testing out all the blocks to make sure that they all go together well, which I know they will. But I am having to follow the cutting instructions a little more closely than I thought I was going to have to do. So if you end up doing this block of the month, make sure to follow those cutting instructions, because there's a couple months that are a little tight that I think it's very important to follow those cutting instructions for, but it's still an amazing quilt when it's all said and done with, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So until I'm able to get the color vortex all put together, I've kind of put Margot on the back burner, working on it when I can, but once I get that color vortex done, I will refocus my attention back on Margot the boxer. Once I complete both Margot the boxer and the color vortex, I'm going to be entering those into shows, because I'm hoping that they are going to be show worthy, and I think they are quite stunning, if I do say so myself, once they're put together all the way. Speaking of shows, my Daydreamer quilt went to South Carolina for the, what was it called? The South Carolina Greenville Quilt Fest. I had to think of the name for a second. It went out, and I was hoping for a ribbon, but unfortunately it did not bring home a ribbon. But that's okay. It got my name out there. It got my quilter's name out there. It was seen in another part of the country that I have not been to yet. So it's exciting to have my work displayed, even if it doesn't win a ribbon. I'm a little disappointed, but I do know some people who did win some ribbons, and I'm super excited for them because their work has been just absolutely stunning, and I'm excited for them to get some ribbons. Some of them got their first ribbons in that show, so how exciting is that? Now, I will say adding that Apple AirTag into my quilt has been so comforting because I've been able to literally watch my quilt as it traverses the country from point A to point B, and it is a little nerve-wracking putting a quilt into shipping, but having that Apple AirTag just adds a little bit of security to know where it is and when it is there. So I highly recommend if you enter shows, just sew in a little Apple AirTag behind your tag and your quilt label, that's the name of it. Put it behind the quilt label. It gives so much comfort and knowing exactly where your quilt is. Next up, that quilt will be heading to Sisters, Oregon for the Sisters Outdoor Quilt Show. I will be there, of course. I've talked about this several times, but I'm super excited for that in July. So it's going to come home for a little bit, and I'm going to make sure to hang it up, get those wrinkles out, and then box it back up and ship it out again. Also this month, I took my serger class. Remember that I purchased the L860 from Bernina, and with it I of course got a class from Sew It Up Bernina. That was quite the joy. I had a great time talking. It was a one-on-one class, and so I really got to talk with my instructor, and we actually spent most of the time not even doing the class. We were just talking about all the things that I do. She was very interested in what I do as a YouTuber, as a social media influencer, as what I do working on all kinds of projects. And so we spent a lot of the time actually just talking and socializing, which was a really good time. And I got to learn a lot about her as well. And yeah, it was just a really wonderful time talking to her and getting to know her a little bit more. And I cannot wait to continue to use my serger, obviously. I got the information that I needed, and I got a few projects that I'm interested in using it for, including making some t-shirts, not t-shirts, some button-up shirts, I should say. And I can't wait to use the serger for that, but there's a million other projects that I'm gonna have to work on first. Speaking of other projects, Tula, of course, released Everglow, and it's so good, guys. It's so good. I had to do it. I had to buy the Everglow Star Cluster quilt kit. So this is in my pile of things and projects to do as if I needed any more, but it will be at some point put together. I just don't know when, because there's, like I said, so many other projects that I'm trying to work on. Now, not only did I buy the quilt kit, no, of course not. I had to buy some jelly rolls of, this one doesn't have the Everglow in it. It's actually just the neon. So it has the polka dots, the stripes, the swallows, all of those. But I have a project in mind. So I have 2 jelly rolls. And then I have some yardage of Everglow that I'm going to be adding into it. So we've got the blue, we've got the giraffe, the elephants, we've got the giraffes, we've got the hippopotamuses, and of course I couldn't pass up the lions as well. So be on the lookout, because if you're interested, I'm going to be doing a sew along with a project that uses 2 jelly rolls and then a couple of yards of fabric here on my channel. So be on the lookout for that. I've got to get some other projects off my plate first, but we will definitely be doing that here on my channel. So keep an eye out, hit that notification bell, and of course subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I feel like I need to be singing "Oops, I Did It Again" because I bought so much of this Tula fabric. Also this month, I had the opportunity to sew with Sylvia. If you haven't checked out that live video, make sure to go check that out. I'll put it up in the iCards and down in the description below. Sylvia, if you're not familiar, is my featherweight that I have, and she was a lot of fun to sew with. And I really should use her for more projects. It was funny because while I was using that machine, I went to reach up. I've gotten muscle memory of cutting thread. So I went to reach up and hit the cut the thread button, and obviously the featherweight doesn't have that. So I found it kind of funny that I was using that muscle memory on the featherweight machine. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, but I love using the featherweight, and I had an idea. Maybe I could find unique places to sew with Sylvia and do it live, and I think that would be really fun. So I'm kind of gathering some ideas and some places that I might be able to. So maybe be on the lookout for a Sewing with Sylvia in some very unusual places. So this month has been full of projects. The one behind me and the color vortex have taken up a lot of my time this month, and I'm hearing myself talk, and I'm hearing how many projects I've been working on and squeezing in between the two major projects that have been going on this month. Some not so fun crafty time would be my dental work that I've had. I've talked a little bit about it on my live. I had a root canal, I had a crown, and there's still more dental work that needs to happen, and that is not fun crafty time at all, nor is it fun crafty time for my wallet. It has taken away the money that I could have spent on fabric, but it is what it is, and dental health is so important to your overall health, and it's time that I got my dental health up to par where it needs to be to get myself healthier. It sucks. It takes money away from what I would love to spend on crafts, but it is important to do, and so I'm doing it. I'm taking the time and the money to do it. So my advice to you is, if you can, do the same. I know it sucks, but it's important to get it done and try to take care of your health as much as you can. So yeah, that's about all that's been going on this month. I say that's about all, but there has been a lot, and there is lots more to come. I have several videos that I'm excited to work on over the next few weeks, so make sure that you're subscribed and click the bell notification icon. Trust me guys, you're not going to want to miss it, and it's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure to subscribe. I hope everybody has a great day. Remember guys, normal's just a setting on the dryer. Bye!